Isn't this how you self-isolate? Hello and welcome back to Come Geek Some. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for all future content. There's still 59.7% of you lovely people who are not subscribed to the channel. It would do me a massive favour if you could all like, dislike if you like, comment and subscribe. It'll be great. So we're going to jump straight into the video today, and we're going a little bit old school. We just got the mic and we're going to have a quick chat, mostly because, well, it's not exactly great here and I don't exactly look great myself. I'm not too well, and I haven't got the virus, thank God, so I'm happy with that. I just got a bit of a cold and sniffles. So, what we're going to take a look at is the following. So this was actually posted on Twitter this morning. Made a message me in it, mostly because we've had Ron Toye thinking that he's going to do some kind of big I gotcha moment, and when he was messaging Nick Recader and DMing him. So, what we got today, we got Nade saying, "So much for it that they are sealed." Part 1, tagged us in. And what we got here, we got the court documents. I'm not going to show them because there's just no point. But anyway, we also got part 2 where they're signed and everything else. But then we have this one from Ronald McDonald Toye. So this is what he actually said to Nick. "Lol, think about who you raised money for. People said stuff on the internet, so let's crowdfund money over hurt feelings. You are a free speech advocate trying to silence people executing their constitutional right. But since we are talking ex-wives, have you had a chance to speak with Celise? I wonder why his divorce records are sealed. I wasn't upset at Monica for being this by him. I wasn't upset that she held the truth to herself and she didn't share it with me. She is entitled to share what she chooses with me. Her past is her past. It is none of my business, and she is free to share as little or as much about it as she chooses." And with that, it's just with Ron when he says that part there. I wonder why his divorce records were sealed. Why? Why, Nick? Why were they sealed? You can just see, that when Nick was reading that, Ron probably typing it, with his little thumbs going as fast as they can, and his head doing the motion like, girlfriend. Friend. Doing all that kind of stuff. That's how I imagine it anyway. Mostly because he is a little bit of a bitch. And he just likes to go on Twitter because he's behind a screen and he just likes to talk crap. We know if anyone actually stood up to him, he'd back down because he only goes after people who are weak. Or should I say weaker to him, which he thinks he can impose his will on. But what we got here is from the fans. So, not going to lie, I'd be very interested in reading those records. True, worst case scenario would be that VM cheating was the cause for their divorce. Worst case scenario would be that there's something else. And I'm not going to expand it because I've just got a screenshot. But then we had Svetlana say the following. Celise filed for divorce after VM found out she cheated on him. So that's what had happened. So VM found out that his wife had cheated, and then she was like, right, okay, then we'll get a divorce. He had no idea the record was sealed and has no problems with it becoming public. Then we had, I'll be honest, at Svetlana, we shouldn't have asked, and you shouldn't have had to reveal that. I hate the fact more so that Ron's trying to use this as a crutch for his bad behaviour. But again, just with that line there, we know exactly what Ron Toye is like. We know exactly what he does to people, and we know how he tries and instigates every single thing he can to make people feel bad. We know that he's going to try and say anything he can as well to make people go, ooh, is he telling the truth? Ooh, what's going to happen here? He's that kind of guy. And with him, to me anyway, I just got a feeling I don't know what it is, but I can see more stuff coming up by Ronald Toye, and it's going to be absolutely horrendous stuff. Anyway, getting back to the Kiwi Farms thread. Agreed. I spoke with VM first, of course. At this point, sadly, he's used to his privacy being on display and would much rather squash some cowardly BS attempt at a fake gotcha moment by the likes of Ron effing Toye, then let it ride on speculation. I don't blame him. Which I don't either. That is 100% one thing I don't blame him for. Because literally, you got Ron Toye and all these people who are literally going out of their way to try and genuinely hurt someone. And to hurt a group of people. That's exactly what it is. Just because they think they deserve it. Which they don't. And when you look at the comment section as well, so I'm going to read a few out now. I'm going to read a few things from How Embarrassing and Nade as well, and Cult of VM. So we got How Embarrassing has said, court docs didn't really elaborate much of anything other than they are divorced, and not to get rid of documents or sell possessions during the process. Yet the statement on Kiwi Fam say they got divorced because his ex-wife cheated on him. Stop me if I'm wrong. Yep, that's right. So Nade went back with, Ron was trying to get a gotcha on Nick by saying they are sealed. He was being shady as usual, which we know this of Ron. VM and Celise got divorced because she cheated on him, and VM is fine with it if the court docs are shown to the public. Colt went back with, I think I agree with How Embarrassing, I don't know where it says. And he says that, it's in the first post. Grounds for divorce being the basic, we just don't click anymore. Obviously that's what happened, and that's when she went out. And with VM approving this, just let people see him, doesn't really matter. And it's kind of sad because this guy, it's nothing about his ex-wife or whatever, It's not his past relationships. But for some unknown reason, KV, Ron and all these people, they just want to dive into his past to try and find something shady and dirty. It's like, if that's got nothing to do with the actual lawsuit and everything else, there's no point going back looking. But fingers crossed, this all goes well now for VM. Obviously, end of the month is when we're going back to court, and we'll get us some more updates then. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see all you wonderful people soon.